1. I think we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our VIP coaching session. We're going to be coaching some replays today. If you're new here, I'm Luke. I'm a peak Grand Champ 3. Got over 4,000 hours in Rocket League. Currently about 4,400. And I love improving at video games. I used to make Fortnite videos. Now we make Rocket League videos. And I play against, some of the best of the best, work with some of the best of the best. And today we're going to be coaching Diamond members. My whole goal is to make improving simple for you guys. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We were just live a little bit earlier. And now we're going to be coaching some VIP members. Now, VIP members in our Clubhouse community, they get these live coaching sessions. They get access to these, but I document them and I stream them so that way anybody can benefit.
Wow.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, we're still in here.
Get out. I'm kicking you. What's up? What's up? We're coaching VIP members today, so I'm going to take the floor. I'm live right now.
Right.
So, yeah, we've got 2 Diamond 1 students up today. And today we're focusing specifically on these guys. So if you're that rank, pay close attention because these things will probably apply to you. A lot of what holds Diamond players back is the same 2 or 3 things. And we're about to see it today. Here's how this works. I pull replays from our VIP members. I break them down, and then I will send these recordings to them. So no fluff, just me coaching exactly what I think they could improve. Let's start with Johnny Bruh here, a new VIP member. He said he thinks his problem is hesitation, trouble with taking space without overcommitting, bad mechs, avoiding awkward spots. Okay, we can talk about that. He doesn't train anything, he just does 1s and 2s. No specific rank goal, however he wants to rank up, get better mechs, be better than my friends. Specifically, how do I support teammates that can't seem to make up their mind with their playstyle? They go from ball chasing hyper passive, where I can't counterbalance their playstyle. What do I do when my teammates don't know when or how to rotate? Instead of challenging them rotating back, they lose the challenge and chase the ball, or when I'm playing shadow defense, they don't take the challenge off me. Not blaming, but to keep me from looking like the bad player when I'm trying to adapt to them. Yeah, we can talk about it. It all comes down to looking at their movement and just playing the best you can. The way I think about it is this. When you're supporting a teammate, all you can do is play the best move in response to what they do. So if your teammate makes a bad call, it means you're just playing from behind. You could just play, you just have to play the best move that you have, pretty much. So that's kind of how I think about it. But we'll look at some replays and see if I can help you. Let me download both. Okay, here we go. This is crazy. Crazy XOD. That's our second Diamond player. Let's look at Luke replay review. This has got to be Johnny. Is this Johnny? Johnny Bruh. All right, Johnny Bruh. Let's see how we support your bad teammates. Just playing. Maybe you're the bad teammate. We'll find out. This is going to be interesting. 851. I'll try to be unbiased. Diamond 1. This is 851 MMR. I'm going to move this MMR. Properties, move this. Well, not able to remove it right now. Oh well. All right, Johnny bruh. Let's check it out. We're cheating up, supporting our teammate here. Is this music really loud for you guys or just me?
It's not too bad for us, but
all right.
It's too loud for you to do whatever you need.
Nah, we're cool. All right, so you're cheating up, supporting your teammate here. This is fine. We're not going to get the left boost, but we're playing the ball here. Okay, this is very interesting. So when we're supporting our teammate, we generally want to we generally want to be thinking about how can I make a touch that doesn't leave them back alone. So if you're worried about what your teammates are doing, you want to make sure all of your touches stay close to you so you can control what happens next. In this position, you're not getting challenged by either player. So the touches we want to make are some controlled touches, either a catch and a dribble or like play this ball forward and land and keep going. Specifically, the maneuver you want to do here is a wall stop, where we kind of stay under the ball. Maybe we play it up and forward, and then we land on the wall and follow it. If you want demos of that, you can watch my VIP, or you can watch my educational Smurf event from earlier. But we want to basically be following this ball. We don't want to just slam it into the corner and give it to them, because theoretically this just gives them the ball and then puts your teammate last back. Also, while you're here, your teammate's probably grabbing corner boost. Yes, he is. So, like, when you throw the ball away here, if they hit it forward, your teammate's last man back. You don't want to leave your teammate alone, generally speaking. So we want to make a touch that stays close to us, and then we want to land and keep going, or just do a dribble. You can accomplish that by not flipping into that ball there and just keeping it close. Here we're running across. We want to be very careful about how we 50 this as to not pinch it. Hitting it forward here is probably fine. We can grab this boost, but now we need to get behind our teammate. See, this is the right idea, but it's a little slow because you're challenging. You actually are leaving your teammate back alone. This is kind of overcommitting. When you take this challenge, you don't want to turn your car and face the ball and try to push it through him. You're not going to push it through him from this angle. Instead, we just want to flip like up and left. I would speed flip up and left and just try to get like a side dodge into this ball that keeps you rotating out. By turning our car forward, we actually delay our recovery, which leaves our teammate once again back alone here. And so he could be getting scored on in these moments. This is his ball, but we want to be supporting him. We want to be probably much closer here. So when your teammate plays forward here, you guys have a 2v1. Freeze here. So we're very, very far from the play. Now, I can understand if you think he's going to boom it, staying back, but the amount that you're back right now is too far. You're so far back that if you were to make a bad save to the middle, you wouldn't actually be able to play it. And truth be told, the ball goes to the side here, and, well, Simba, I think, had ball cam off. He could have just gotten this ball easily. He should have just turned and hit. I don't know why he didn't hit it. Because you're so far back, you're actually not supporting your teammate. Like, you're not getting this ball quick enough. So you could be much closer on that play. This is fine. Continue running through. No, we don't want to stop here. You have no plays on this ball. So this is a very common Diamond 1 mistake when we get in this position. What do you think is the objective? Based on your car movement here, it looks like you think the objective is to play this ball when he hits it back to you. I would say most of the time that's not the objective. When you're in this type of position, you can either drive down and play a 50, valid, or you can drive down and bump. Both are good plays. I usually opt for bumps because I think most of the time if I 50 this ball forward and I just hit it through, I'm just going to give it to the other orange guy rotating back. So I'm usually playing to disrupt here. But what we absolutely don't want to do is slam the brakes and sit on the wall here, because now you're killing your own speed and jamming your rotation with your teammate. Now you're doubling back on a ball that's in the corner and going again, but you're like backwards, and your teammate has the way better angle here. You need to be getting out of here so your teammate can move up. But instead, you're basically guarding the ball and occupying space so your teammate can't go. And you end up faking him and messing him up. So in this position, you want to keep moving through most of the time. You can play a 50, but my preferred move is usually run through and bump. That's usually what I opt for in these situations. And now you definitely want to be getting out of the way because you're faking your teammate really bad here. I know you commented about your teammate having bad car language and how do you play about like player on teammates who can't decide whether or not they want to go. This is what you do not want to do. This is what you do not want to do. Not because you're necessarily doing anything wrong, like your teammate could have hit that ball, but it's just very confusing if you're your teammate here trying to understand what's going on. You keep like turning and not turning. He's understandably confused, even though he should hit the ball. All right, the ball's going to go over to the right here. What happens here? So you got to be careful of getting dunked. Now we're running over. We're kind of play a beat. We hit over one. This is good. We just power slide too much and then bump our guy. Okay, that's fine. Kind of waiting to see what happens here. This is okay. Teammate has more boost, so it probably does make sense for him to go. This is fine. We just want to make a touch that stays in. Kind of get on the wrong side of this ball. It's all right. Clear it up to the sidewall. Whoa. So your teammate's hitting it forward. They're clearing from 0 speed, hitting to the sidewall. So this half flip is very confusing to me. It's creating too much distance between you and the opponents. I think right now you're assuming that he's going to make a booming clear. But we don't want to assume in Rocket League, because then when they get a bad touch, you're like waiting at this kind of awkward distance. Wow, he just gave you the ball. In general, we want to be reacting in Rocket League, not assuming. Because when you assume, that's when you miss opportunities. Like, for example, they make a bad touch there. You should be pressuring right now. You should still be pressuring. This guy just leaves you the ball, which is funny. And I guess you get a free goal out of it. But in general, we want to avoid flipping away like that until we know the ball's coming at us. Don't want to assume. Ooh. So this is a Diamond 1 lobby. Everybody in here is Diamond 1, maybe some Plat Diamond 2. An easy way to improve your kickoffs is to add a flip. Simply, I know a lot of people drive to these kickoffs because they go, oh, but it's just more consistent. When I flip, I miss it, Luke. My response to that is usually like, even if it's, okay, fine, understand that. Even just front flip, I'm not saying speed flip or diagonal dodge that kind of moves you sideways. Even just front flip is better because then you're not stuck with 0 boost after, right? The flip is some of your speed boost instead of you having to rely on boost the whole way. Even a simple front flip is better. Everybody in this lobby is just doing the drive kickoff, which is fine, but everybody's, 0 boost at the end, which is not ideal. All right, we're supporting our teammate now. Okay, we should have this ball. We want to play this around him. We want to be quicker. Okay, so I notice a bad habit that you have, which many Diamond players have, is one, you're assuming where every touch is going to go. So you see this guy facing the right side, and he hasn't actually hit it there, but you start running to the right. And then what you miss is that there's another guy jumping, and so you swing out to the right, and now you're going to the left. That's fine. You assumed a little bit, and so your positioning was off. Now here, you're actually first to this ball. Boosting is correct. What you need to do is play it away from Chrysler Demon. And what you try to do here is you do a wide loop around the ball, and you try to, like, I think, shoot it. I think you're just trying to ignore the fact that he's going to hit the ball. But sometimes in Rocket League, we don't have a shooting lane. We can't score immediately, and that's okay. So sometimes we have to make one touch to set up a shot. And in this case, it would be like jump, flip on top of the ball, roll it up the wall, and then follow it. So like an example of that, jump, flip the ball. Say the ball's right here. Sometimes you don't have a shooting angle. If you try to do that wide thing around, you'll just get dunked. So here you might just jump, smush the ball away from the opponent, and then hit it to the mid and play a bump. Or you might jump and smush the ball up the wall, and then try to like self-pass it and self-score it. Right? But either way, when we do this maneuver that you did, kind of swing around the ball, you just take bad 50s. You're not going to win the 50 from that angle. It's going to be very difficult. So to go back to your situation, Johnny, when you get here, this first touch goes away from the opponent, up the wall, and the second touch you chase it. We can't take this 50. This 50 just overcommits, leaves your teammate alone again. Luckily, he's first, but it's fine. This half flip's okay, but nobody's challenging your teammate here. So, like, you half flip, which is fine, but it does, I don't know if it was necessary. You probably could have just backed up a tiny bit, but I understand it. You wanted to stay facing forward, so the half flip, like, that's why I was confused a little bit, because you want to stay facing the play in that position. Okay, we got to wait for our teammate to leave. See, your teammate's making the same mistake you made earlier, Johnny, which is turning on a ball in the corner. This is a very common Diamond mistake. Every time the ball comes at you and you're driving away like this, you think you can turn. He thinks he can turn. He thinks he can turn. But any touch he makes while he's driving backwards like this is going to be a weak stop. So what he should have done is just get out. He should be getting to the midfield right now, getting out of the way so his teammate, aka you, can go in. But instead, he's trying to be a hero and turn and cut everything when it's in front of him, and then he just messes up both of you. You made that mistake earlier, Johnny, so now it's, switch you know, switch scenario. This is very common. Players like double back on the ball, and see, you're doing it right here. After you make this touch here, keep driving. You either want to play this ball, you know, keep driving. If you can't play the ball, great. If you can't, bump and get back around. Keep your movement logical. Nice. Keep moving like this. No. We're backing up, trying to play the ball again. Luckily, you get out, but you still, once again, delay your teammate. Your teammate could have gone here at any point. Wait. He could go. But it's confusing until you leave. You want to keep your movement simple and keep moving through the mid. And rotate back around. You're going to avoid bumping your teammate, making bad touches in the play, confusing them, interrupting your rotation, out-faking them, all this stuff. You don't want to do these things to your teammate. Oh, you're beat. You got to be careful. Okay, so we rotate out, which is good. Now our teammate's going. We want to slow down here. You're getting a little too close to the wall. And then I think you move a little too far to the right side of the field. You're once again assuming where the ball's going to go. When I see my teammate challenging here, I'm starting to slow down. Slow down. Because I want to stay central. If there's a 50-50 that's happening over here, I want to be central facing the play. Flexible, right? But we run back here, which is it's not horrible, but you overextend a little bit too much to the wall, and you just assume what's going to happen once again. And so when the 50 happens, you're facing the right, and it's kind of awkward. If you were more back in the midfield, you can read almost anything. Luckily, they whiff. We're going to grab our corner boost, hopefully. Oh, why didn't we grab corner boost? Is it not there? Oh, it's not there. Maybe you knew it wasn't there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we probably want to be going back, even waiting on corner boost there, because he's got to do a wall touch. It's not worth it to chase this with 0. Well, your teammate got it, but now he's stuck under it. Looking for a bump. Oh, they missed another open. We're good. Okay, way back. Oh, I see that you like to half flip, which is good. A lot of the times you half flip in scenarios where it doesn't make sense. This scenario, for example, a half flip doesn't really help us because it just builds speed backwards and puts us back in net with 0. We need 12, 20 boosts to be able to make a save, right? To get to the top of the goal line. So what I would be doing here is I'd be running out of net, trying to grab some pads and get back. That's what I would be doing. Half flipping straight back is a little bit rushed and doesn't get that 12 boost that you actually really, really need there. And you get scored on. Nope. We're fine. Just kidding. Well, here too, for example, we need to recognize, I know this is hard, when there's no threat. Here, both orange players are in our net. So there's no threat. My mode, when I see this, collect boost. I'm not thinking chase the ball mode. My teammate is on the ball. He's very clearly following it. It's very clearly in the corner with no threat. I'm in find boost mode. Pad. Get back. Here we chase the play, which is at the end of the world. You get this 12 pad, but now you guys are both stacked on top of this corner boost, and you're truthfully here sooner than you need to be. You're pumping the brakes. You're a little awkward. This isn't like game losing stuff, but you know, we're 35 boost here, and if you follow the pads I outlined, you know, we might be 100. This is the stuff that will cost you. This really compounds as the game goes on, not finding these moments to grab boost. Flipping on kickoff is going to be an easy improvement to your gameplay, Johnny. Wait, this is Johnny? Yeah, this is Johnny. Okay. Not crazy. Yeah, your teammate kind of just gets dunked here. You grab this boost. I mean, you missed that ball, but then your teammate got dunked too. Happy to help, Azer. Yeah, adding a flip to your kickoffs is going to be a huge addition. Not the best touch. If you can wait until this ball bounces, you can get a much more powerful touch. But if you try to strike it before the bounce, we're going to get these weaker touches because you're fighting the ball versus using its up bounce. You want to use it after it hits the ground. You can get a much more powerful touch. Nice, they miss. Oh, unfortunately you miss. He gets kind of a touch at the end. Yeah, we kind of just waited to use the second ouch. Ooh, we want to take their boost here. Okay, so after we get this miss, this is okay. Biggest priority, this boost. This ball means nothing. You can't get a good setup here, and if you do, he's going to stop you. So just go get the boost. Get in front of him, go get the boost. But here we turn back on the ball, we bump him. Wow, we don't bump him into the boost. He misses the boost, but you get the idea. Wow, okay, he's overcommitted. You both double commit, but it's fine. Grab this boost, open net. Nice, good finish. Front flip, grab half boost. Unfortunately, we miss it. We want to get behind our teammate here. You don't really have many good cuts here. I mean, I guess you can cut, but yeah, you just have to hit the ball if you want to cut. Like, cutting is breaking rotation, so if you're gonna cut, you gotta hit it. Okay, you just need to get behind your teammate. So here, your teammate is very clearly like closer to the play, right? And he's gonna be the one that's gonna interrupt this. So it makes more sense for you to flip back and get back to your corner, and honestly get back around. But here you turn into the exact same position your teammate's in, and then you're just on top of him. That wasn't your teammate's fault. Like, you can see him here. Get out. Move wider. Get back towards your, like, let's say central in the net. Move back this way and get around. So your movement looks something like this. This should be open. Almost. Why are we reversing? So we want to be moving slowly forward here. Slow, slow, slow. Teammates going into it. We don't want to be reversing. We can just be like slowly driving forward here. We don't want to be reversing. Reversing messes up your following the play. He's leaving for boost. Yeah, you take the ball. So your pattern of being really far from the play kind of comes out here. This guy in no world should just say, see you later, I'm getting the corner boost, but he does. And yet, because you're not like pressuring him at all, you're just kind of sitting watching him at the half boost, he has time to go get his corner boost and do this diabolical maneuver and still come back to the play. Another open net miss from the teammate, but nevertheless, control what we can control. There we go. Third time's the charm. Bang. And that's the forfeit. All right, I'm going to send you some notes right now. And I will show you the wall stop maneuver, just so you know what it is. Wall stops look like this. Where's the wall stop pack? So we come under the ball, and we tip it up, and then we land on the wall again. Here, we would come under the ball. I'm not warm. Tip it up, land on the wall again. Something like this. Here too. Tip it up. Go again. All these shots, the goal is to hit it up, land on the wall, and flip after it. Kind of the idea. All right, let's write out some notes for you. Johnny, appreciate the replay. I'm going to leave you some notes or bullet points about easy things you can fix or improve. So kickoffs, easy one. Adding a flip to your kickoffs is going to make you much more effective, even if it's a front flip, not like a speed flip or anything. As far as hesitation and avoiding awkward spots, you're often getting caught in awkward spots when you're in the corner. You're often like going for the ball and then doubling back. We want to make it our default option when we hit the ball in the corner to keep moving through the center of the field and to rotate back out and around our teammate. When you keep going at the ball in the corner, that's what creates those jams. Your teammate did it and you did it there. We want to work on creating multiple touches on the ball. A lot of our touches were just like kind of hit forward throwaway touches. Some of our clears were also not the most powerful. You want to make sure you're timing the ball when it bounces up to get the most consistent touches. Probably working on the power shots and just hitting the ball hard before we work on controlling the ball makes sense. There were a couple situations where you half flipped back, and it's good to see that you're practicing the half flips, but sometimes like the play stayed in front of you, so you like half flipped back onto your side, but the attack was still going on, so it kind of mismatched there. As far as max speed flips are going to be very, very important for you to add. Hitting the ball consistently with power, air roll shots, speed flips. You can work on some dribbling things, and then probably more control things will come. I showed you wall stops, but it might be ahead of your rank, to be honest. Probably speed flips, power shots, air roll shots are going to be more relevant, and then dribble control. I also talked about how to support teammates in the replay, so hopefully that's helpful for you, man. We'll have this replay uploaded and sent to you in the next day or two.
Hey, SpookyLuke.
What's up?
Luke. Just FYI, your title is still the smurfing on Discord members.
Well, that's annoying.
Alright.
It says coaching Discord members on my view, but I'll hit update again. Did that go through? Did it update now?
Let me see.
On my, this is what it says on mine.
Upload
Upload it and send it in the next 24 hours. That's what it looks like for me. Thanks for the replay.
Showing the right here. Let me refresh one more time.
Johnny Bruh, here he is. Johnny Bruh. Oh, bruh. Thanks for the replay, man.
See.
Okay, sent that. And we're gonna check out Crazy XD.
See this?
AJ, we actually have posts and videos made responding to those things on my IRL channel. But if you're just here to mess with people in the chat, then I suggest you go to another stream. All right, let's check out Crazy. Crazy, the Diamond 1 player. Let's check out your replay, and then we will do some analysis. I think I have it downloaded here. Crazy. Diamond 1 player. He says he thinks the problem is rotations, decision making, and overthinking. Movement. I can't keep momentum. I think I'm not keeping momentum often enough. Okay, we can talk about movement, rotation, like recoveries and that stuff. Lots of current training. You said you're working on your backboard defense, your dribble control, your fast aerials, directional air roll, and flicks. Yeah, all these things are important in Diamond. Your goal is to get as good as I can. Don't think I'll ever be satisfied with my skill. Yeah. We won this match, but I feel like I'm way ahead of the play. It felt like my mate was better than me. Appreciate your time. Thanks for the feedback. Of course, man. Let's check it out. We just looked at another Diamond 1 player, so this will be fun to see. Here's your replay, Crazy. .913 MMR. You guys get some sort of kickoff goal here. Nice. Yeah, he just misses. This is a cool decal. Which one is this? Is this K-Corp? What is this? I can't tell. endpoint? TSM? Yeah, it's K Corp, isn't it? Yeah, it's K Corp.
That is in DK Corp, I believe. I think that was like 2 seasons ago, maybe?
Yeah. Now they're not challenging you. Now they fear you on kickoffs. Oh, overshoot that ball. All right, get behind the teammate. It's fine. Well, where did all of our boosts go? Okay, so we have 100 boost here. Okay, careful of using boost when we're moving back here. This guy's approaching your corner, right? So this play is going to take a while before it comes mid. Actually, that pinch is about as fast as it could come mid. But even so, we don't want to be using all of our boost to get back. Like, there's no reason we should be at 66 right now when we had the 100, right? And we weren't really being pressured. You want to be careful about burning all this boost. All right, this ball's over us. Yeah, this is just a reaction time thing. If you can take off here, like, maybe you can get it. If not, whoop, well, yeah, we want to be careful about getting bumped for sure. Here, when this ball is hit up, I would just turn up the wall and back. Half flipping does make you vulnerable to these demos. Can get you scored on. Grabbing pads, well, we want to avoid this. So whenever the ball is in the corner in Rocket League, it's generally going to be slow. When the ball moves into the corner and starts rolling up the wall, it's generally going to be slow. Now, this guy looks like he's trying to pinch it back to the mid, so this is one reason to be mid. But once it gets up here, they can't really score this quickly. So what you want to be doing now is kind of like swinging out wide, maybe grabbing pads. You could even make an argument for like a even wider rotation where we're grabbing these pads and coming back. But instead, we rush to the middle of the net and power slide and stop. What this does is, one, we're not grabbing boost. We're not really doing much. But two, it kills our speed. So now when we do go at the ball, we have to use all of our boost to just catch back up to it. Ideally, in a perfect world in Rocket League, you're collecting boost until the exact moment you're needed in the play. Now, you can't always time it perfectly, but when the ball rolls up the wall here, I would be taking my time, going wider, grabbing a pad or two. Moving into the middle of the net, power sliding, stopping is probably slightly inefficient. A Rocket League bot probably wouldn't do that, let's just say. Luckily, they gave the ball to your team. So this is good.
It just FYI, Luke, your the where it says the Diamond 1 and the MMR, you have MMR and that.
I wrote MMR.
Yeah.
Oops. Thanks, I fixed it.
Yeah.
Tech team issue. Okay, why does the ball keep going above us? Okay, so we make a touch here. This is fine. I think we're just playing the ball again. Yeah, and he was first. So we just stayed on it too long. We don't want to leave our teammate up. I'd probably immediately be leaving if you don't think you can make a touch here. If you see him going and you're scared and you're 0 boost, just go grab that. Probably the more efficient play. Grab this corner boost, rotate back. Good clear. All right, we're rushing it forward. This is fine. Maybe get down. Where did all of our boosts go? Okay, so we're at 70. Trying to get back to our teammate. Luckily, we get back here. We want to be grabbing this corner boost if we can. Free 40. But fine, we play it forward. Now, I think we're supersonic, and we're boosting at supersonic. This doesn't make you any faster. Here, we're supersonic. Jump down, wave dash, you're supersonic. You don't need to be using boost. Probably just wasted like 20 there for no reason. Not the end of the world, but be careful of that. When this ball goes back, move to the mid. We want to be moving back here. You could maybe make an argument for going and grabbing that boost and coming back around, but either way, we need to be moving back here. Moving up to grab this corner boost is actually further away from the play, and now you're going to be stuck on the wrong side of the play again, which is leaving you kind of awkward under the ball and getting beat a lot. You just spend too much time grabbing their boosts there. And obviously this challenge is optimistic. Drive here, force him to hit it around you, and then turn back. There's no need to jump at that ball. Okay, now we're getting behind our teammate. Good. Yeah, biggest thing, man, is you burn so much boost just driving around, and you're constantly at supersonic and using boost. When I'm watching the play, I actually don't like being at supersonic because it makes it very hard to turn. I learned this from a pro player named Kinsey. He says when you're supporting your teammate, you want to be at half speed. You don't want to be at full speed because any ball that's hit behind you, when you're at supersonic, you're going to have to do a huge loop. So luckily the ball's ahead of you here, which is about perfect in this case. But yeah, we don't want to be moving at supersonic like this. Definitely not boosting while we're already supersonic. Now this play, you're actually good. We just overuse power side a little bit. And then here we were fine, but we probably just want to keep boosting when we take off for this double. We just need to boost through this. We need to also max out our jumps. We're not maxing our jumps here. So here you just use like tap tap, but we want to hold jumps. A good pack for this is double tap playground by Whey Protein. I'll skip ahead to not the aerial shots, but the ones where you have to like set them up off the ground like these. So when we set this, after we set this up, we don't want to like jump like this. We want to make sure we max our jump timers. Jump to get more height. And there I kind of over exaggerated, but you want to max your jump timer so we get all the way up here. After we hit this ball, we hold the jump timers as we aerial. See, I'm overshooting them here, but you get the idea. If I were to wait, get in position. This is the idea. Oh, let me lean in. If you don't want to get height, then this tap tap is fine. But if you want height, you want to be holding jump. Hold jumps. Or hold jump. Appreciate the training pack code, Marbles.
No problem.
Oh, I accidentally just went back into it. Crazy. Here's where we left off. Nice. We want to get pads. Spend a lot of time grabbing their corner boost. Oh, I don't like going back. I don't like going full back. Okay, so when this ball comes here, we need to have ball cam on right now and see if our teammate's winning it. If our teammate's losing it, okay, maybe go back. But if our teammate's winning this and it's coming mid, we want to be turning in right now. We have ball cam off the whole time, so we make our decision and then turn... Wait. What? Okay, I thought you were going to turn back in and go for that, but then you went back post. So basically what I think you're doing here, I'm not sure what's going through your head, but I think what you're doing is making decisions without looking at the play. And so you're basically saying, like, I'm guessing you probably heard somebody tell you rotate back or go back post. And so you're just running back here. But we're not actually watching the play. We turn ball cam on, we grab boost, we turn ball cam on. The ball is still on their side of the field. So your movement, like you're checking the play, but it seems like your movement is not changing based on the play. Ideally, we want to be moving in Rocket League with, in a perfect world, we'd have ball cam on the whole time. I know that's hard because there are certain touches, like there are certain times you need to grab boost and even certain touches where it's awkward to have ball cam on, but still, the idea is we want to be watching the play, gathering information. You're basically playing with your monitor off when you just decide where to go or ignore information. So here, when our teammate got that beat, we should have been turning and playing on pads in the mid. And understand that you can still grab 12, 24, 30, 40 in the middle of the field. 12, 24, 36 and be over here, right? Like you can support your teammate without needing to run back to your net for 100. And now when you do go, you're getting beat. The pain. You spent all that time getting back to net, and going back to net actually made it harder to make this save. Pain. Porting teammate, this is fine. Playing the ball forward makes sense. Nobody was challenging you. Maybe you could have checked. Here you can turn, if you would have turned ball cam off, you can check. Ball cam off if he's going back, which he was. And if he's moving back, you can just catch this ball. That guy cleared off to the right. The other blue guy went back, so you could have just let that ball fall. Now we got to run back. We're going to grab pads. Cool. We have ball cam on now. Want to keep moving to the play. So we want to be moving into the mid here. When our teammate starts challenging this ball, we want to be moving closer. We want to be moving into the midfield like this. We don't want to be moving up to the side because most likely this ball is going to get 50'd and it'll come back out. When we're in the middle of the field, we're much more flexible. Like I'm not saying over here, but I'm saying like even just right here, you can cover everything. But by running back here, you actually can't play the ball that's most likely to happen in that position. Right? And now the same guy who hit the ball, he's faster to the ball than you are, and he did a full donut. That shouldn't happen. If you're supporting your teammate properly, you would be probably in about this position facing the play here. And then when the ball came middle, you would have been first, driving forward. This should have been your ball here. But instead, we're giving him the ball, and now you're what looks like YOLO challenging. Nice. At least you got a touch. But when you go back like this, first off, your teammate's forward, so you should probably never move up past him. You should probably be staying back. But if you do want to go, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You made a touch, which is fine. But this style of play usually doesn't work. Where like you wait, and then you're like, I'm sick of waiting. I'm just gonna go. I think he messed up his flick there. Miss our touch. That's okay. Let's get back. Okay, you do get a bump. Grab this boost. Get back. I want to wait here. This isn't very threatening. Wow, he actually hits it to you. I wouldn't turn up the wall here. I would just slow down. Your tendency to feather your boost, I think, is really hurting you. See, you have 90 boost here. And I think when you get nervous, you just like have trigger finger. You just boost, 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 boost. And then you moved up too far, and then you needed to slow down on the wall. Now you're awkward. One of the hardest balls to hit at you in Rocket League is the ball right at you, because you have to stop and kill your speed. So in general, we want to keep the play in front of us at all times, which means if this guy's taking it into the corner, we want to be a little bit behind him if we're not going to cut him off. If you want to cut him off before he gets to the corner, then you need to boost ahead. But if you're not going to challenge, you want to stay back. Let him bring the ball to you. Moving back. Grab corner boost. Cool. Ball's hit at you. The sidewall touch is not bad. If it was just further out in front, it would be better. It's all right. Let's get back here. Bump him is good. I want to jump down from the wall, wave dash. I haven't been like stressing it too much, but here's like a very obvious jump down from the wall, wave dash position, because you can get back to your boost quicker and not risk giving it to them. That's okay. Teammate probably has the ball here. You want to stay behind him. Slow down. Stay behind him. You want to slow down? Yeah. So when your teammates, most often in Diamond, they will be doing solo plays here. When you run out like this and then he gets challenged, you're going, oh shit, now I got to turn back. And so you preemptively turn back, and then the ball ends up going forward, and now you're too far back and they're getting the ball for free. In general, we want to be behind the play in a flexible position the whole time. So as your teammate moves forward, like if you want to be an outlet for a pass, you can be here, and then you see he's doing this air dribble, stop. Here we would stop. And by stop, I mean just kind of slow down and get behind your teammate and start facing it. But here we keep moving forward, which makes us awkward. Then we turn away when the 50 happens, and then we're not adequately supporting our teammate. Luckily, he's throwing the ball, so you can just get to your back post and kind of be safe. Oop. Almost not. But that's the idea. It's just kind of awkward supporting. It's like lazy supporting. And by lazy, I just mean you're watching the play too long until you realize, oh, I'm not actually behind my teammate. And then you risk getting challenged, and you try to fix it too late. Now, when you do get into this position, he makes bad touches, and you see your teammates there. I like moving wide and getting back. This makes a lot of sense to me. But if you're going to do it, do it. Go like, further back. Here you grab the boost, and then you move back to the front post, which doesn't make much sense because now it defeats the purpose. Now the ball's over you again. So if you're going to go back post, at least go like to the back post. Don't drive like this, and you basically just turn in too much. You want to keep the net in front of you for the easiest saves. So it doesn't mean you have to be like right on the back post, but you want to be directionally towards the back side of the net here. So that way the majority of the net's in front of us, not behind us. Because in this position, the majority of the net's behind you. See that? Makes it awkward. Oh, you want to move forward and grab that half. When we do land here, okay, we are overcommitted now, but this guy wants the half boost. So you might as well go get the half boost because this guy's in a bad position, not scoring on your teammate. If he had control of the ball and was pushing it past your teammate, I would say turn, but your teammate has the ball here, so you just let that guy have half boost for free. You could have forced him to go back to his corner. Well, we're running ahead of him again. Yeah, he's solo playing. Get behind him. He's solo playing. I mean, I can understand this, but like at any point, your teammate could be challenged here. Frankly, you should be challenged, and you should be getting scored on. Oh, they just DC'd. Okay. Maybe you knew that. If you knew that, fair play. But when my teammate's solo playing, my general thought is like, okay, I'll be an outlet for a pass and pass. Okay, he's not passing. Got it. Get behind him. Maybe you have comms with him, but most of the time, it does look like you're in comms, so maybe you're doing some sort of passing play, but most of the time you do this, you will overextend and get punished. All right, they're back. If your pure goal is just to win. This was just rushed. This ball gets hit up, you're fine. Stay grounded. If you're going to shoot, you have to stay grounded and go to the right. Here we just rush our shot and we take off while facing the right corner because we think it's going to make us faster, but it actually makes our shot super, super slow. Makes us hit a dud. See that? You could have probably scored that if you stayed grounded and just made a wide route around, jump, and then flip to the left and shoot. But because you use both jumps, you panic, you get a weak touch. Here we want to get out. Now we're just chasing. I think this is a little dangerous. I think you're looking for demo, which you do force him off. So maybe that was your goal. If you're looking for demo, you did a good job. Supporting your teammate. We want to stay back here. Yeah, so you have a tendency of your teammate looks like he's still going. So when I see my teammate still turning up field, grabbing boost, going for the ball, what I do is I slow down in this position and I kind of just watch. Slow down and watch. But what we do here is we boost forward or drive really far forward, and then we realize, oh, our teammate is in front of us. Okay, I'm gonna face back. And so what you're doing is you're moving too close, then you have to turn back, and by the time they're hitting the ball, you're facing your net. This is a super common error. I used to do it all the time. If you find yourself facing the net when they're hitting the ball, you usually did something wrong. Because now you're having to turn all the way back around, and then you go. Instead, if we would have just slowed down from the start, so we have boost here, we're waiting, just slow down. You can maybe bump this guy if you want, but just move into this position. Slow down, keep the play in front of us, rather than running forward and then having to turn back. You're much less awkward. Good wave dash down, though. So you can wave dash, obviously. That was a good recovery. Oh. Good try. Teammate goes for a flick. Let's wait here. This is reasonable positioning. I think you're just driving a little bit too much up. So here we just want to slow down. The 50 is about to happen. You're moving into the corner. You're getting a little close. And now when the 50 is happening, you're kind of facing forward instead of back and facing the play. Like ideally, in this position, you would be back a little bit and facing the play here. So that way you're ready to respond. But you're just pushing up a little too close in a lot of positions. And then the ball gets hit over you for free, and you're really awkward. Like, you can maybe make a save there, but it's awkward. Luckily, what is this guy doing? He has 100. I couldn't tell you what he's doing. He has 100, but he's... I don't know why he didn't turn... Where are we going, man? Turn in. Turn in. Go, turn in. Go. Get him. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. You're fine, but... Both of the sides are making this error. Well, okay, so when our teammate is getting challenged, you didn't get punished here, but this is very scary. Your teammate is dribbling on him. So the safest position is just like a kickoff behind your teammate. Slightly behind him, supporting him. Now, your teammate shouldn't get full dunked here, but you should just be slightly behind supporting him. Here, we run off to the right again, which I notice you're doing. When you're attacking, you often, like, go to the side of your teammate. You're like, yeah, go get him, bud. He could just get dunked and it could go in your net, right? And even being at the side, like, this is making you super awkward because now when the ball does come, you're right under it. You're turning into the play. You're doing donuts around the ball. If you just stay back and keep the play in front of you at all times, you're so much more flexible, so much less awkward, faster to the ball, more boost efficient. You're not making these awkward touches. You can line up your touches. You have more time. Like, so much goes well if you just move back a little bit, slow down. Whoa, where we go? Yeah, we're just staying way too far in front of the play. You almost would have had an opportunity here, but even here, like, you're so far in front. Remember, in order to shoot in Rocket League, we need to get a running start. So if you think the pass is coming here, you actually want to be something like right here, right? Because we want to be able to drive into it when we shoot. What I notice you're doing a lot crazy is you run to the point of the pass, and then you're turning backwards by the time the pass comes. You see what I mean? You run forward to the pass, then you're running backwards by the time the pass comes. Making your shots weaker, and overall just less likely to score. 40 seconds left. What's up, Cody? Supporting our teammate here. This 50 is good. Let's get behind our teammate. Yeah, we need to be careful of flipping in the midfield. You'll often get demoed. You just got to stay outside of the opponent here. He's rotating back. You just got to stay outside of him. Probably were just looking at the ball. You weren't looking at that guy. They're both boosting here, so you just need to go to their right. Good, powerful touch. This is a difficult touch to play. Waiting behind our teammate. This is good. Let him challenge for you. Okay, you got to dodge a demo. Nice. Nice dodge. Good challenge. Very nice job. Wave dash attempt. Like to see you try. That's fine. Slow down here. Remember, when they're making touches on our goal line, this usually isn't scary unless you... Whoa, my camera. Sorry. This usually isn't scary unless you run under the ball and put the net behind you. So you often have this pattern of like running under the ball. If he makes a touch that goes up here, it could go behind you. So when they're doing these double tap plays or these like awkward corner touches, just stay back. As long as you're like right here, I'm not saying like on the back post, but just most of the net in front of you, you're pretty safe. The minute we run up to the post here is when they can make outplay touches around us. You end up being fine, but just giving you caution because this has gotten you a couple times. This touch forward is all right. Ideally, we would get under the ball with a little more power, and that's going to be game. So as far as changes, I'll leave you some notes right now, Mr. Crazy. Thank you for submitting this replay from the start. I know you're training a lot of things. All the things you're training are good. Speed flips, recoveries are good. You're using wave dash as well. Actually, much better than the other player I was watching. Your main problem is positioning. I notice you will often rush back to positions. So like on defense, you will run back really, really fast when the play's stuck in the corner. So instead of like grabbing boost and grabbing pads and rotating out wide, you'll like run into the net, power slide, and stop. This is getting you into position like too early, basically, which is causing you to kill speed and not grab a boost in the meantime. So that's a big one. Another one is when you're supporting your teammate, you seem to like to support him to the side. Sometimes you'll be supporting him in front of him, which is really dangerous. Like when he has a 1v1, most of the time you just want to be behind him. Sometimes being an outlet for a pass is okay, but when he starts going for like his air dribble, get behind him. There were a couple like just power touch consistency things. Double tap playground is probably going to be good for you as well, just to get your good like follow-ups and rebound scoring. I noticed rebounds are a little bit tricky, and sometimes we just don't hit the ball with power. Boost management was a big one. In a lot of instances, you burn boost. Like you just kind of like feather it. I don't know if you notice it while you drive around, and it causes you, like, sometimes you'll have 100 boost and you'll just immediately drop to 60 or 70. Little thing to fix. And then, yeah, just running ahead of the play. I often see you run ahead of the play and then stop. You basically assume where it's going to go rather than just staying central in the midfield, and it comes back to bite you a lot. But obviously, you win this game, play pretty well. The big things are going to be supporting behind your teammate, staying. Oh, and the last but not least, you like to push up onto your front post a lot. So stay back. Like when they're doubling or when they're doing like double taps or they're like applying pressure to your net, you want to pick a set post and try to stay near it. Oftentimes you and cover the net. Oftentimes you'll like drift up in front of the net and then the net ends up behind you and you end up really awkward. Yeah, what else? Yeah, and just pushing too close to the play. In general, when your teammate has the ball, you tend to be really close to the play, and then you often have to like drive back to drive forward. It's mostly positioning stuff that's messing with you. And then when you do go for the ball, you're not making the best touches, but it's hard to say because your positioning makes the touches so difficult to create. So yeah, we'll have this replay to you in the next 48 hours. Thanks for submitting. Recording will be on my YouTube channel. Thanks for submitting. Crazy XD. Cool. All right, let's name these replays in my folder, chat. Crazy XD, Diamond 1, 913 MMR. VIP Johnny, aka Johnny Brud, Diamond 1, 850 MMR. This is really helpful because I do the same things, Big W. Yeah, I hope it's helpful, Bruce. This stuff is very common. I'll hang around and answer questions on stream for 5 more minutes, but guys, that was the VIP coaching session. Those were 2 VIP members, VIP replays. Thanks to everybody who submitted replays. This is exactly what we do the one-on-one coaching for. Like personal feedback on your gameplay, but even if you're just watching and benefit from the recordings, hopefully that was helpful. I share these because I don't want to gatekeep anything, even though like I can't look at everybody's replay in stream chat or on YouTube. If you're Diamond, you're probably making some of the same mistakes. So hopefully that was helpful. And if you want to keep improving between sessions, all the training resources, like all the training packs I went over, they're in our free Discord. I have a spreadsheet that literally is just all my favorite training packs. So go check them out. It's in the first link below in the description. And if you're not in the Clubhouse yet and you want access to sessions like this, join the Clubhouse. 30-day free trial, !Clubhouse. You can come to our group coaching sessions And obviously, if you want paid one-on-one stuff, you can pay for more time with me and the team. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All our content is free. If you want more help with paid stuff, personally looking at your gameplay, that's what we sell. If you want more tools, join the free Discord and enjoy. Appreciate it.
Good hydrate.
Sweet educational Smurf thumbnails are on the way. I actually recorded one more educational Smurf today to Tornado if you want to batch them. Today I made the educational Smurf about recoveries and movement. So if you want to specifically do a spin-off that's about recoveries and movement, like wave dashing, half flipping, speed flipping, stuff near the wall, maybe indicate a wall dash or something, that would be sweet. Thank you, Bruce. Hope you have a great day too. Somebody said, are you semi-pro? No, I wouldn't say I'm semi-pro. I mean, I'm high ranked. I'm a professional in the sense that I do this for a living. But, like, I play...
Professional coach.
Yeah, professional coach. I play against some of the best, but not, like, pro level. No. Pro level's, like, I would say 2,000 MMR or higher. Even higher than that, really, these days. I am 1,600 MMR, so I'm not anywhere near that. But I'm still very good. I mean, top 0.5%. So, put 200 players in a room, I'll probably most likely be the best.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean you are the best already?
I am the best. Right, I am the best.
Yeah, there you go. We're the best players in the world right now.
There you go.
Did you watch any of the RLCS?
I saw some of the edit.
Boston Major.
I like watching the edit.
There was a crazy game today. Expect some crazy clips today, man. NRG versus K Corp is a crazy series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me your guess who you thought who you think won the major.
I think somebody told me already. It was Vitality, wasn't it?
Oh, something told you already? No.
I don't know.
Gentlemen took it.
Oh,
Gentlemen took it. Dude, Nas was popping off.
Archie, Nas, and who's the third? Who's the third?
He's got it.
Oli?
Oski.
Oski. Yeah, Oli's on
yeah.
NIP.
Archie?
Yeah. Archie was just playing so solid the entire time. Like, he didn't like have any like crazy clips, but like you need someone who can just ground the whole team and be there when it matters. But I enjoyed watching it a lot.
Yeah.
By the way, this
2,000 MMR is high SSL or mid SSL. I mean, 2,000. The reason I said 2,000, somebody asked if semi-pro, and I would say semi-pro is 2,000. Like that's where collegiate players are. A lot of them.
It's true.
Kind of at that MMR. But yeah, pro can be all the way up to 2,500, 2,600. If you're talking about like the top 8 players, those guys are all 24 to 2,600.
Yeah.
I thought Xan broke the world record at like 2,800.
Yeah, but that was one season. That's not like typically they're 24 to 26. The best players can get higher, like 27, 28. But that's like one player, right? Whereas like on the top 8 teams, there's 3 players. There's 24 players that are in the top 8.
Pretty much, yeah. But like anyone in the 2,000 MMR range, man, they're pretty solid at the game. I mean, absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do any road to SSL?
No, probably not today.
Or probably.
I might train a little
Not
bit.
today.
But not today. No, I'm not fresh.
Yeah.
What kind of
It'd be
training are
like
you
that.
doing?
These are ceiling solo plays. So the goal is to like ceiling double it or ceiling reset.
What rank am I right now? I'm champ 1 currently. I need to try to grind more though. I've been enjoying casual a whole lot more. The game's been feeling more fun.
Me and you are the same rank right now, Marbles.
Cool.
Guys, thank you for coming out to the stream. I'm gonna wrap up for today. Have a wonderful night. happy Sunday, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, y'all.
Have a good one, man.
See you at the next event.
I will go on.